And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor? Here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the UAB Blazers against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History.
Breaking ankles out there. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Blazers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
They'll run it to the left. Eludes a tackle. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joel. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player. It's great for the program. And because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game. Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Dropping back, it's Burton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
And something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Senior defensive tackle. And the Blazers will line up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. The athletic training staff will check it out, so we'll step aside. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
And the Ohio State offense takes the field for the first time. Quarterback Julian Sayin looking for a sharper start than he had in last year's playoff loss to Miami. Buckeyes came in as the odds-makers' favorite to win the championship. Expectations high again this season.
I think you look at the experience that he was able to gain, and in particular in this era of college football, Chris, you do not win championships. You don't play for championships without experience at the quarterback position. That's exactly what Julian got a year ago. We'll see if it pays off this year for a deep run.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offensive line getting set is first down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Look out, he's got space ahead. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The athletic training staff out to assess the situation, and we'll step aside. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Grabbed by the receiver. Enough for the first down, but a penalty marker. They may have roughed the passer. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. The offense sets up in scoring position. Owen heads to the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start in this offense just yet. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Here's the handoff. Open field ahead. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback looks to his right, breaks free, and he might be gone. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw. Because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the offense is trying to hit him with just a quick run right in the middle to try to get across. Play action here. It just seems like this defense.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of the bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Burton. Caught quickly. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. He's got the first down and still motoring. That big gain, good enough for a first down. Gets us to the 2-minute timeout. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Again, makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He's got space. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Trying the run, it's Robinson. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. Ohio State will call their second timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Touchdown, UAB, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What an important touchdown for this group here before half. They're going to have to kick the ball off to start the third quarter, and there was a real opportunity where this game could spiral out of control. And now they're able to remain close and really be in this ball game headed into the third quarter.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Delayed handoff. A quick juke. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Coming after him. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Here comes the UAB offense. Take care of the football and look toward the second half. Trying to find room. It's Robinson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a...
This winds up a safety.
What a terrible feeling that must be for a quarterback. That defensive tackle was in his lap right away. That pass rush collapsed right down the middle into his lap, right in the end zone, and that's a safety. What a great rush by that tackle.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pressure's on. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
Bought some time, now lets it go.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. To throw, it's Burton. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Has the first still on the move. Slides to avoid the big hit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The Blazers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Buckeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. He delivered a passionate, urgent message to his team at the half. Yes, they have started strong. Tons of momentum coming off that bye week, but it's not enough. They have got to sustain that here to start the third quarter and finish strong. He told them, finish the way we started. We need to land a knockout punch. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's got some space. Look out. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. When you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today, he's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now Joel will go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Spins away from defenders. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense is back out on the field now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The offense now operating in empty. Looking downfield, it's Burton. That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down quick. Forward pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into third down success by having successful plays on first and second down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
To the air. It's Burton. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. Oh, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is so difficult to run the football in this field position because the field is condensed. All those defenders are up near the line of scrimmage. They're trying to just win the line of scrimmage, get this ball in with the running back, but there's nowhere to go.
And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Your mindset as a quarterback has to change when you get into the red zone. You cannot take chances with the football. Chris, you've got a field goal in your back pocket. That's points on the board. So it's touchdown, check down. You're aggressive with your first read, but if it's not there, you do not force the football. You get right down to your back.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Burton. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. And the defense gets a fourth down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Hey guys, here on the Blazers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Back to pass. It's Burton. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A good rule of thumb for a quarterback is when you see a safety blitz, whether it's the free safety or the strong safety, replace the blitz with the ball. I don't think the quarterback ever saw it here. His recognition pre-snap, not very high.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Wide open downfield. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on 4th and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys? Can they get these yards? We'll find out.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. finding a way with a running game. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Jackson. He's got the first and still going. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. Strategy session before this third down play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Looking to pass. It's Burton. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.